parties and photo ops this time of year. Everyone wants to look their best. And right now, we're getting some expert help from dermatologist Dr. Doris Day. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
There's nothing I like to talk about more than skin, so this is good. Dr. Day, everybody wants to look their best, especially around the holidays. So you're working with our sponsor, Galderma. Help us.
Well, you're right. Everybody wants to look their most beautiful best for the holidays. And the great news is there's so much you can do that doesn't involve surgery. But it is important to see your doctor to know the right treatment for you, to know the risks, the benefits, the side effects. And it's also important to be over 21.
Okay. Now, first up, we've got Faith, who is in her 30s. Tell us about her. We're going to have some before shots, too.
Well, Faith is beautiful to begin with. She's young, she has great genetics, but she wanted a little bit more enhancement of her lips. She wanted more definition, a little bit more fullness, but she wanted to look natural. So I chose a product for her called Restylane Silk, and I delivered it with a cannula. This is a blunt needle, and what's great about that is that it helps lower the risk of side effects like bruising and swelling and tenderness that can happen. And if you look at her after, she looks so beautiful. And what's great is you want the two sides of your lips to be identical, not just symmetric. So the two sides of the cheeks can be similar, but the lips should be identical. So we created a subtle enhancement, definition, fullness, and her proportions of her face are more balanced. So she's going to continue to age more beautifully.
Now, is this something you have to maintain? Like, how often will she have to do this?
So treatments last about 6 months, but it varies from person to person.
Okay, you look beautiful, Faith.
She does.
Okay, next up, well, hypothetically speaking, let's just say you're in your 40s, you're a mom, I have a friend, you're not feeling your best self. What can they do?
So in your 40s, you start to lose some volume, and you kind of see it before other people do. So when we look at the befores, you can see that she's really sinking around the nasolabial folds and the marionette lines. So we used a product called Sculptra Aesthetic.
Okay.
And what this does is it helps restore your body's own natural collagen. She had 4 sessions. The results last about 2 years. So she may come in every year or so just to top it off. But you can see the after is quite dramatic. She's softer, she looks natural, she looks more beautiful, but you really can't tell what she's done. So when we do our jobs well as aesthetic physicians, what we notice is that our patients look better, but we're invisible. You can't tell what they've had done, they just look beautiful.
Yeah, the last thing you want to look like is you got something done.
I think so too.
Now, we're going to meet Jill next, who is in her 50s, and I think we have some before shots of Jill. Jill doesn't look 50.
Right, so Jill is the definition, the new definition of what I call 50 is the new 50. That it's not that you're trying to look younger, you just look beautiful, and I sometimes think that older is better, and Jill is proving that. But what she didn't like was that she had some etched in lines around her nasolabial fold. She wasn't so much sinking as she didn't like those lines that were appearing to be etched in. So for Jill, who's so beautiful, I picked a product.
Jill, you started pretty well.
She did. She's taking great care of herself. So we used a product called Restylane Refine.
Okay.
This is a hyaluronic acid filler, and it's a flexible gel filler. So what I love about that in the nasolabial fold is that it's a dynamic area. When you're moving and talking, you don't want to be able to see the product. And if you look at Jill's after, you can see that her whole face looks more imbalanced, more proportion. You don't necessarily notice the lines are there or not there. You just notice she looks
like
great.
Subtle.
And that's what I go for, is that subtly dramatic look where you look better, you age more beautifully, and you feel great about yourself.
So this will last as she ages. Okay.
So this lasts about a year, but results vary from person to person, obviously. But yeah, it's a great filler.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Big thanks officially to Dr. Day and our sponsor, Galderma. For more information on any of this information, check out our website. And always check with your doctor before considering any medical procedure. Have a great day and take a little time to enjoy the view.